Shuffle fans, I'm Ashley Albert.
And I'm Jonathan Schnapp.
And we are coming to you from the Royal Palm Shuffleboard Club in Chicago, Illinois, where we have a heated match tonight.
It's the semifinals, everyone. We couldn't be more excited.
Could not be more excited. There's none more excited.
I'm on the edge of my seat to see what happens in this incredible showdown between the Trash Biscuits and the Swift Biscuits.
Yes, 2 biscuits, 1 trashier, 1 swifter.
And hey, Ashley, how did the Swift Biscuits get here?
The Swift Biscuits beat Thick Biscuits,
Yep.
and they beat Shufflepuff, 2 great teams.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming, either one.
Yeah.
And it's been a long road.
And the Trash Biscuits beat Great Day to Be a Flyer,
Yep.
and they also then went on to beat, we thought this was Quidditch, another championship level team. So both of these teams, the Swift Biscuits beat Shufflepuff, who was also a championship level team. So both of these teams had to go through champions in order to get here.
Yeah, gauntlet.
Yeah.
And now they're here facing off against each other. Let's see how they do. I'm here with Brittany from Swift Biscuits. Brittany, how are you feeling?
Feeling really excited. We're just happy to be playing Shuffleboard, moving on in the playoffs. It's exciting.
Have you faced Trash Biscuits before?
We have not, so it'll be interesting to match up against them, but they've obviously done really well this so far, so it should be interesting.
Do you have anything to say to your fans before you head out?
Just thanks for all the support, guys, and we're excited to represent all the Swifties.
Is that what the fans are called?
Yeah, we're taking it away from Taylor. Yeah.
Okay, well, great luck out there. We are rooting for you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Adam from Trash Biscuits. Adam, you're looking tall. You're looking color coordinated. How are you feeling?
Feeling great. Ready to shuffle today.
What are you doing to calm your nerves?
Well, we just took a shot of some Polish vodka, so that's helping a little bit. We got some beers over there.
Do you have a strategy for today?
Keep it trashy. Come in with no expectations. It's been working for us so far.
That's great to hear. Do you have anything to say to your fans before you head out on the courts?
Shout out Royal Palms. Shout out Carly Rae Jepsen. Let's shuffle.
Let's shuffle. Great luck out there.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, let's get playing. No, not that, over there.
Wow, with panache.
With panache. He just shakes those hips.
He just gets it.
Wow. Okay, with a little bit of flair. All
Okay.
right, let's get it going here. Who we got shooting first for the Swift Biscuits?
We've got Brittany shooting for Swift Biscuits on the head of the court against Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew for Trash.
And she opens with a pilot.
Yeah, St. Pete Pilot. And Andrew, looking beautifully inked up, sticks the initial clear here. It moved it over a bit though, so it's not a ton to shoot at for Brittany, but I think she's going to go for it anyway.
Try.
No reason not to shoot back there, except you shoot this a little long, you could wind him in the kitchen. So got to be careful with it. So she's going back there. Didn't quite get enough of it, but no harm, no foul.
Andrew's got to be smart. He's just gonna start
gonna
walking
not get
up.
there is what he's gonna
get
do.
there. That's rough.
Yeah.
And
And,
a lot of times you walk in with a strategy. You say, you know what? When I don't have the hammer, I'm just gonna clear. And then you see something and you lose your strategy.
I don't mind that play by him. He didn't reach the lag line. He didn't cause more blockage for himself. It's actually, I think he might have done better that shot didn't make it to the lag line. He's going to give Brittany another shot to hide back there, but once again, she's going to come up a little bit short. Yeah.
Now again, even though these two teams have played twice on the courts in the past few weeks, it had been a good 6 months before that we had been holding off on these playoffs. So they're just getting their shuffle legs back.
Oh, it's like the sea legs.
Like sea legs, but shuffle legs.
Let's see where Brittany's going here.
She's just
she was
trying to
go
block
for
it
a
up.
bump. I think if she would have blocked, I think she would have done better there.
Yeah.
She would have tossed one above the 10.
Let's see if he can get in there. He's trying,
Yeah, he's
and
got a
he
nice
does.
7. Yeah.
Sure.
See, and if Brittany would have blocked the board rather than trying for the bump there,
He would
she
have had a much harder chance. It wouldn't have been very much.
She would have taken his hammer away, but instead she went for kind of an improbable bump. I think the block there would have been a better play. But
Well, hopefully she does not rue the day that she made that decision, because, they're up next, and it's their hammer.
Right. So down on this side, we've got Kenny shooting for the Trash Biscuits versus Eric shooting for...
Who is Brittany's husband.
Oh, yeah, shooting for Swift Biscuits. And you can see that the boys playing the Black Biscuits are coming up a little bit short, so they've got to adjust now. The speed of these discs isn't going quite as fast as they, I think, were expecting. And
Eric is also opening with a pilot.
Yeah, Eric, and now Eric, kind of taking the lead here, and I think he's going to force Kenny to clear. See if Kenny does that. Yeah.
Oh, but he sticks.
He sticks, and he's going to give Eric a chance now to
hide.
To hide, and I think that one's a little bit easier of a hide than the one Brittany was going for. Let's see if Eric has better luck. Nice long stroke. Good distance. Just wound up on the 7-8 line, but the right idea would have had it hit him pretty well had he gone just a little bit harder.
Now, does Kenny go ahead and clear this try to clear again?
It's a good question.
Or does he knock off that other one?
A block would have been a nice play, too.
Oh.
Got it off the board, but I think he's now giving
him a chance to do it again.
Yeah, another chance here, and let's see if he's going to go for it.
It's his hammer. He's not going to go down that way.
Trying to go on the board, but instead gives Kenny a pretty nice hide. Kenny goes between these two discs.
He's going to try.
Yeah. That could be it. That's it. Oh, did he get it?
I can't tell.
It's close. It's really close.
We're going to need...
no.
Oh, no good.
No good. Just bad luck for Kenny.
Because that was a nice try.
That would have been a perfect hide.
Let's see where he's going here. Does he get it?
Yeah,
he
there's
does.
a 7. All right, so...
Evens up the game.
Yeah, and a very similar frame in a lot of ways, right? If you look at it, both of them score 7s on their hammer after playing some contested stuff on the board.
Yeah, no one sticking to the clear your board, score your hammer mindset here. They saw hides and they took them.
Yeah, there was some trying for that, but in the end, one stick can throw that whole game off, and yeah.
If you can't clear, you can't win.
Well, they're tied right now, so if you can't clear, you can tie, I guess. And that's a nice...
Let's see if Brittany's going to try to knock that off. You'd like her to
hide here, but she's going to clear.
She's going to try. Oh, but she sticks, rolls a little bit. I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah, I think that's a
Andrew's
nice... Andrew should be hiding here, too. Both of them a little bit scared to hide.
I don't think either one of them is hiding, yeah. But, they're just wasting discs here,
Yeah, and now Brittany's going to go for it.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting disc, right?
It's
kind
not
of
really
halfway
helping
between.
anyone, yeah.
I think she might have gotten it. They're looking at it.
It looks like it, but they might need a line call. Oh.
They're getting above it.
Wrong side, though.
Yeah, they're coming from the wrong side.
But they're coming from the top.
Spicy boy being called out? Oh, no, is it good?
Oh, here he comes.
He's going to call it. All right. Now, Spicy knows which way to call this from. Hey, and getting a nice round of applause here.
Oh. Coming from the other side.
Hey, he knows.
He knows.
He knows to come from the right side of the disc there. Get right above it there.
Oh, taking off his glasses. Really getting in there. Really getting in there. Might need a light. No good.
All right. Makes the call. No good. That's a close one. You got to think that Andrew's going to just knock this thing out because I don't know if he can knock it out. I guess maybe he's going to block up instead. You wonder if Brittany can go between those now and double. And I think she's going to be going for that. Yeah. There's a great shot there for her.
It's hard to get to.
I think she's got this shot.
Oh, no. But she cleared it up for next time unless he... Some of his teammates offering some coaching advice.
Yeah, let's see what he's going to do. He's not sure what to do with it. Get nice and low, if that helps at all. Instead, just clearing it away.
And she's got a real shot here to do some damage.
And there's a lot of question as to whether you go to the fat side of the disc here or the skinny side. Generally I tend to go to the skinny side of the disc, but
that's where she.
She went to the fat side and got one though. That's a nice one. Could have been more, obviously. Could have been a double score, but you got to be happy with one.
You take what you get, and now they're up 8.
Yeah, that's a 1-score lead. So everybody scored their hammer. Like they've played it pretty tight, and that's 3 hammer shots in a row.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for, you know?
Yeah.
If you can keep scoring your hammer and keep your opponent from scoring theirs, you'll be in good shape.
And both these teams have at least kept
met
up
the
half
challenge.
of that. They've managed to score their hammers, but not stop the other person from scoring theirs. So
Now, Brittany and Eric have a son, Lincoln, and they take turns playing on.
I think that's a good 10.
I don't know what night they're on. Do you know? Are they in the
Swift?
challenge division? I'm not sure.
I think they are challenge division players. I mean, Lord knows they're good enough to be.
Fun fact about Swift Biscuits, they started as a free agent team.
That is a fun fact.
I love the free agent teams. That's when you sign up for the league by yourself or with one person. You don't have enough for a full 6-person team, and you get put with strangers. And as you can see, they soon become friends. We had 3 free agent teams that became teams in these playoffs.
Kenny coming up a little bit short there. I like what he was going for. He was going to try to block up the Tampa so that Eric couldn't shoot behind it, but just didn't get there and came up short again. And now Eric's going to go from the outside and try to get there.
And he
gets
does.
the nice 7.
Really nice.
I wonder if Kenny can see this. It's going to be close.
He's going to try. I think he's got an eye on it.
Yeah, I think he can hit this shot. Good speed. Ooh,
Whoa,
almost was able to
rolled
curl
over.
it too. Yeah. But the only problem here is Eric's just going to do it again, I would imagine. Yep, here he goes, shooting from the 4 spot.
Make it a little bit more hidden this time.
Good speed again.
Oh.
That's perfect.
Wow. Consistent.
And this one might be a little bit tougher to see. I think Kenny's going to go for it,
He's
though.
still going to go for it. Which at this point, is that what you would do versus just scoring an 8 on the other side?
Well, I think if he can get there, he can replace it. But I think he's coming out. I missed it.
Missed it.
So that's a killer, right? You know, he not only didn't score his hammer, but he let up 7 on his hammer. Kenny did, and now it's a 2-score lead,
15-point game.
Exactly.
Right. And so, I mean, in that instance, we could see that was more well hidden,
Yeah, I
and
couldn't
did he
quite tell
fall
from
into the trap of thinking, I got it before I can get it again, instead of thinking, what's my best shot here?
Yeah, I think it's hard to know. We can't see from this angle how much of a shot Kenny had on that, but regardless, he didn't make it, so there's that.
Okay, Andrew trying to clear, left the hide for Brittany. She'll certainly take that. And she shoots from the top corner. A lot of people, when they're shooting this shot, shoot from the bottom corner.
Good speed this time. Yep.
Gets there. Isn't quite hidden, but it's a nice shot.
Isn't quite hidden, but it's a nice shot, yeah. And that one's good.
And it's so high up that even if Andrew replaces it, he won't get a score.
Except
unless
if
he rolls
it
over.
over beautifully. Yeah, very, very nice shot. And Brittany's a really good player. I'd be a little scared of the kitchen here if I was Andrew. Short. No. And didn't get there, and unfortunately, Andrew's in now. It's not an easy shot to cover because of the handle there, right? Because you got to kind of cover 2 discs. Let's see if he can get there. He was able to. This is interesting for Brittany, right? I wonder what she's going to, because there's also a double there for Andrew if she doesn't take out that 10.
Right. But it is his hammer. He's better off just blocking up there. Letting him have the 7. Taking the 8. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't think she knows what to do either. She's thinking about a bunch of different possibilities. I mean, if she scores on the other side, that would be something.
8,
but
yeah.
Oh wow! What a shot!
Oh.
Boy.
Did she get that
was
10?
huge. She got the 10. She knocked out.
Wow.
It was a gorgeous shot by Brittany, and it was the miracle shot.
And almost put him in the kitchen.
Almost put him in the kitchen too. But
wow.
Here's the thing: Andrew's got the hammer here, and has an opportunity
to kitchen. Doesn't
beautiful,
do it, but takes the 10.
Gets a beautiful 10 right out of that.
Yeah.
Huge shot for Andrew.
That's a chunker.
that's a score and a half is what it is, you know, and that's what a 10 can do for you. And that's the only problem with Brittany's shot. I mean, if you're Brittany, you're still pretty happy to take it, but I was questioning the speed a little bit by Andrew, because I was worried that if he missed it a little bit, it just didn't get it quite square, he might roll off, but he got it just perfect.
Yeah, just chunked it right in. We call that a chunker.
This is trouble. Kenny just went out and gave Eric a perfect
beautiful
Tampa.
hide.
You can't ask for a better Tampa than that. And Eric's been shooting a few of these already, and there's another one. You know,
really well hidden.
Yeah.
Now Kenny's got to knock his own disc out.
Well, you know, I'm not sure. I think Kenny's going to try to go for this again. Yep.
Wow, and does
and
it?
Gets the kitchen shot.
And it's
Yep.
beautifully hidden.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Really, really nice.
Really, really nice. And now he's in trouble. Is he going to try to answer and try to hit Kenny's disc?
I think he might be able to go through there. Wow! All right. Well,
Incredible.
Now we're starting to see some pretty incredible shot making, aren't we? And if you're Kenny now, I think probably the best shot is the block here, I would guess, right? If you were able to put one.
Right, he's already got to hide. He's got to
I wonder if that's. I think he's going to try to hide on his own side. Did he get there?
Oh, no, he does not.
Just a little short.
I don't know.
Yeah. And now
Eric's going to try it again. Oh, no.
I wonder if Eric's going to block up.
You think Eric's going to try to bonk him into the kitchen there? What do you think's happening?
I'm not sure.
What was that? Oh, he didn't want to bump. He didn't want to leave a bump for him.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I'm not sure. And now if you're Kenny, I think you still got a chance for a hide here. That's what he's going for.
He's just going to try again.
No, didn't get there.
Okay.
All right, let's see if Eric's got one more shot on his side. Or maybe he's going for the other side.
Interesting. Going for the bump? No? No. Short.
Yeah.
Doesn't do any damage.
Doesn't quite get there.
Keeps it as a 5-point game.
Wow, that was an exciting frame.
Great.
A bunch of really, really great shots.
Yeah.
But in the end, no score. And now we've only got 2 frames to play. And it's the Swift Biscuits with a 5-point lead.
Still anyone's game.
I would say so. But, you know, the problem here for the Swift Biscuits is they really need to stop Trash needs to stop Swift from scoring their hammer here so they can have a shot of making their hammer for a win.
Right.
If Swift can score their hammer here and go up 2 scores, it's pretty much spells the demise of the Trash Biscuits in this first frame. It's the first game, excuse me.
And so, yeah, Brittany's trying to do that by clearing as much as possible, just not leaving any room for error. And Andrew is trying to keep as much on the board as possible.
Yeah,
so
I like that block a lot from Andrew.
But Brittany's going to just try to knock it out.
A good clear.
Does.
Yep. I have to imagine Andrew's going to put up one more of those. Yep, there it is.
Going to try. Well, it gets a little low.
And I wonder if Brittany's thinking of going on the board here instead of clearing that. Because I don't think she thinks that Andrew can hide behind that.
Right, it would have to be a very deep 7.
Wow. Well, that's an interesting shot now, right? And if you're Andrew, you pretty much got to take that.
And he's going to try, and he does.
Right.
Now, will she do the same thing she did last time?
Yeah, I mean, if she's able to score this 10.
Well, I guess he did this to her last time.
Yeah, let's see if she can score the 10. If she can score the 10, it's going to be pretty much over. No. Yeah, and it's not easy to replace that 10.
No.
It really highlights how good a shot Andrew made this last shot, because it's so easy to roll off. The 10 just isn't a particularly large area, and Kenny's going to have a chance to shoot his hammer for the game here. Let's see if he can do it. Eric's out.
Eric came in 9th in St. Petersburg when we went down to the Can-Am.
Oh, a good player, Eric is.
Yeah.
Knows the game.
They've been playing since the 2nd season as a free agent team.
Okay. That's interesting because, so often you see people shooting St. Pete's, and Eric at this point has so much more practice shooting
Yeah,
the Tampa
that
on this
he's like
side of the
gonna
court.
just take it. It's a
he's
great
gonna
point.
try to
He gave
he's going to try to
himself.
do the Tampa thing instead of the St. Pete thing.
But you risk. Oh, but he's not even gonna. He's just gonna clear.
Nice clearing by
And
Kenny.
that's the problem with the Tampa is that you risk giving the other person a St. Pete, which
If you get
they're
it
more
wrong.
comfortable shooting versus the Tampa, which I think a lot of people are intimidated by.
Well, I think that there's more room for error on the Tampa. If you miss a Tampa a little bit, you wind up giving your opponent a St. Pete. Whereas if you miss a St. Pete a little bit, you very
Exactly.
often just
It's
wind
just
up
too
with
far,
a
yeah.
non-useful St. Pete.
Okay.
And now
He's stuck there.
he's stuck there, and you got to think that Eric's going to go for a kitchen shot here.
I mean, he's really got to. We're at the last frame. There's
yeah, I mean they're up still,
up 5. Yeah.
but and
But
here's
this
the
would-
kitchen shot.
Oh
Ooh.
no! Instead, gives him points.
But keeps the 7 of his own there. So
Yeah.
I think that there's. If Kenny can stick
If he
this,
can
he's
stick
in
this,
really
he's-
great
yeah.
shape. Did he get
Looks
it?
good speed.
Oh,
Rolls.
just roll. And the speed was just a little bit too hard there. So
So
now
he's got to make a decision.
there's no decision. He's got to knock out the 8. Oh, and he whiffed it.
Wow.
Wow.
Can he just push off here?
And Kenny's going to push off, and that's what he does. And boy, Eric just shot it a little bit too
Wow.
fast, didn't
It's
he?
a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that was.
So Trash Biscuits takes game 1.
And you got to think that's an upset also. The Swift Biscuits are a really, really good team, and Trash Biscuits don't have the same resume that Swift
this
does.
is Trash Biscuits. This is their 3rd season.
Wow.
2nd time in the playoffs. They've never made it out of the group round.
They're the underdogs in this
They
semifinal
definitely
foursome,
are.
and
The
they've
most
gone.
they've ever won was the Best Dressed Spirit Award,
Well,
which they wear on their lapels with pride. They wear their pins.
Best Dressed is now best in game 1 of this semifinals
and
match
now
as well.
Swift Biscuits, Best Distressed.
Okay, Best Distressed versus Best Dressed. I get it. It was an exciting match. I think in the end Eric just kind of rushed that last shot a little bit and didn't force Kenny to shoot his hammer. So,
Well, let's see if they can keep those playoff dreams alive. We'll go down to match number 2.
Hey, let's play some Shuffleboard, okay?
it was Stealth Spice is what that was.
Stealthy Spice. I
Stealthy
love,
Spice, we dig
I like
that.
that better than Posh Spice. For sure. Stealthy Spice.
Yeah, not Baby Spice.
Okay, we've got Nick
Not
coming out
Scary
for the
Spice.
Trash Biscuits, putting a pilot, and then Susan from Swift Biscuits to answer.
And once again, some of these pilots are not particularly well placed.
Susan could have taken it,
Yeah,
yeah.
Susan could go and take that, but instead, see,
She just did make a difference there.
yeah, and I like what Nick's going to do here. He's going to use it. He's going to shoot from the outside here. It looks like. When somebody puts up a bad pilot, it's kind of on you to take it. You got to go for these shots. We're here. We're in the semifinals. It's time. And now Nick unfortunately wasn't able to convert there, but he made the right shot. And now Susan's got to figure out what to do. She's, obviously she tried to clear last time. It didn't work out. Looks like she's going to try to hide this time instead.
Now, Susan came in 2nd in our Thanksgiving tournament. She's currently the 2nd best player in Chicago.
She's a good player. It's a nice hide. Yeah.
Gets there.
She gets there. Now it's unfortunately she's hiding. It's a little bit the wrong time. If she would have done that the first shot when she had a pilot,
It would have been
could
a
have worked
better
out.
move, yeah.
But Nick's got a good shot at that. And did he get the curl?
I don't
Didn't
think so.
quite get behind
Didn't quite
it.
get there, but he set himself up now.
I think he was going for that shot though. And I really, Nick's only played 2 shots, but I like both of them so far. I guess 3 shots. Pilot.
Susan's figuring it out here. She sees that he's created a little bit of a problem for her.
Yeah, a double possibility.
She's trying to go on. Didn't try to do what she did before. It didn't quite work out.
I like this
Now
from
he's
Nick.
going to come for the bump.
There's a chance for
There's
a
a-
bump double here,
yeah.
isn't there?
He gets it done. That could
I think he might have come
go
up
a little
short. Yeah,
You hate to see it because that would have been a really.
yeah,
That would
that
have
would
been
have
a
worked out
beaut.
nice. And now
Okay,
Susan
now
doesn't have a lot to shoot at. She's got to
she
shoot
can
down the
bump,
middle
too.
there.
You think she's going to try to go through?
I think that she's going to try to
I
go
think
through.
she risks giving him some points unless she does it, goes for the bump. Yeah.
I don't like the bump as much myself, but
Really?
what do
She's
I know?
got that All right, well, let's see.
Oh, she's going to come up short also. Everybody, a little bit of hesitancy in this first frame, I think, is what we're seeing.
This is a lot on the line. Swift Biscuits are fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah. And fighting to not become the next victim of the Trash Biscuits. And a lot of teams have sort of underestimated what the Trash Biscuits can do. Yeah.
They've fallen to they've been compacted.
So we've got Brandon shooting for the Swift Biscuits, and Adam, I believe, shooting for Trash. Yeah,
that's right. Now, Adam told me earlier that he likes to dance when he plays to calm his nerves. We don't have music playing today because of the production, so he's got to listen to music in his head, and his song of choice is "How Deep Is Your Love" by the Bee Gees.
It's exactly deep enough. Is what's happened there.
That was a nice transition.
He tried to clear and wound up giving Brandon an exquisite tampa. It doesn't get much better than that. So
he's gonna try to.
What is
that? Is about.
Don't know what's going on there.
Just hit his own. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's thinking there. I mean, you got to knock out your block there and hope to have a chance.
Certainly not block his disc, which is what ended up happening there.
Yeah, I think that's a strategy lapse by Adam is what just happened there.
Just lost some focus.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Brent.
Wow. Just messed it up.
Both these guys, but you know what? It's
now
okay.
It's a hide for.
It's still well hidden though. I think Brandon got very lucky.
I don't know where Adam's going with this.
I think he's going to try to go through there.
Oh no! Ooh.
Wound up on the line. I kind of
lucky.
I like the thought though. There's room to go through there, and now Brandon's got a real chance to put a serious hurt on in the second frame here. Let's see if he gets there. Yeah, beautiful shot. That is a wonderful hide by Brandon, and now Adam's in trouble.
Yeah, he let too much stay on the board, and now he's not in a great place.
If he would have cleared that first disc instead of whatever his first disc was, which was, I guess,
I don't know what that was.
But
I don't know why he was blocking.
Nice shot. Yep.
Sure.
Well, he
minimize the damage.
Yeah, I mean, still wound up giving up 8 on his hammer, but at least it wasn't 16.
Yeah.
And I think he's got to be pretty happy with that. Yeah, that was close to some serious problems for Trash, and instead, thankfully for them, they only go down 1 score.
And they have the hammer again.
They'll have another shot at the hammer here. Yep, a chance to tie the game.
And they've got to do it. Yeah, they've got to get some points on the board.
That's more like it. I think that's the St. Pete that.
It's a little high.
I don't think it's a problem though. The height of it isn't a problem. So often, some of these St. Pete's have just wound up being Tampas. It's a nice roll. It's a nice roll for Nick. And he's able to shift over to his own St. Pete. Susan trying to clear sticks, and
that's we've seen that a bunch. And it's just the wrong move there. She doesn't have the hammer. She's better off leaving things and.
Yeah, I wonder if Nick's
try to clear.
Nick's gonna go for the hide here. I think not get there though. Not enough speed. And we're seeing this hesitancy now. People are getting a little bit tight here now in the semifinals.
Well, the last thing they want to do is put themselves in the kitchen. They don't want to be responsible for. Oh, I don't understand.
Yeah, I think a block there would have done Susan a bit more good, but it's going to give Nick another chance to hide. Let's see if he can get a little bit harder this time. I think he's got it a little bit harder. Just too hard. Wow.
That's rough.
Puts it in the kitchen. And now I think
she's going to block.
Yeah, hopefully she'll block up and... Did she get there? Oh, I think she's short.
I think so too.
I don't think it made it.
No.
No.
So that'll get taken off if it doesn't at least touch or pass the lag line.
Yeah. Now,
you lose a score. You lose a disc.
Here's the thing. Nick has got to try to get this out, and it's not easy. It's a really deep kitchen, right?
Yeah.
And we've talked about how hard those deep ones are to clear. He's going to come
Without just
hard.
replacing it.
Nice shot.
Wow.
You know, it
Thank
wasn't
goodness.
Not by much either. You saw
Yeah.
the way that thing got off the
Yeah.
board. It was pretty close. If he would have caught a little bit more of that disc, he would have stuck himself.
And that would have been a real shame. So he misses his hammer, but he saves himself an extra 10 points.
Yeah. And again, Trash is still in the game here, but you got to assume that Swift is really like, if they can manage to hit this hammer shot, they'll go up 2 scores, you know, which is really all you can ask for here. You hit your hammer, up 2 scores going into the second half of the game. And just a bunch more sort of this sort of light shooting. I think people are pretty afraid of putting themselves in the kitchen, and you can see why.
Now, Adam is an amateur MMA fighter.
You don't say.
True. He went 4-0, apparently, in his MMA quest.
Quest for what exactly?
For MMA success.
Oh, okay.
So that didn't
Is there
do
a
much
belt?
of anything.
Is there a trophy?
Probably.
Okay. All right.
Or maybe you just don't lose any teeth. That's the goal.
And let's see if he can hide here. Did he get it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Are they checking? He got
that's
it.
in. Yeah. And that's not an easy clear. I don't think Adam's even going to go for this clear. I think he's just going to try to clear the block.
Ooh.
Got a little bit of it.
But not much. I mean, enough to see it.
Yeah, and now it's going to
Brandon's
be.
going to try to hide.
He's going to try another block. I think.
I mean, yeah, going to try to hide the block.
Got
Yeah,
it. Really nice.
Really nice.
That's great. The other thing it didn't do is it sort of saved his side of the board too. So now if Adam doesn't block up here, he's going to go down. Brandon's going to go down his side.
Oh, he's going for a.
No.
I don't know what that was.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think Brandon's still going to try to go to his side of the court, whether, you know.
Yeah, but that was a wasted disc.
Was a wasted disc. Let's see if he got there.
Oh,
Just a little short. No.
I think so. Just 8, but still 8.
That's
That
the
takes
hammer.
them up 2 scores.
Yep, 16-point lead going into the second half here, and you know it hasn't been beautiful play, but it's been effective for the Swift Biscuits. They've made enough shots, you know,
Yeah.
and I think
And really, their goal right now is to just keep their dreams alive, win this match so they can go to the 4-frame tiebreaker where they'll start fresh.
right, yeah, if they can just
So
win
again,
this game.
Trash won the first match. Swift is looking to win this one, so they split and go to a 4-frame tiebreaker.
So it's Nick out down 16, and going on the board, which I like.
Yep, at this point, you might as well.
Is that a good one?
I think it is. Yep.
Yep, it was given to him. All right. You got to assume Susan here should come nice and hard. Don't forget, she's up 16.
She's been shooting soft.
She should increase the speed of her shots. It's good. It's good. You know, again, when you're up 2 scores like that, you really want to make sure you get. Yeah, don't come up short.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming up short.
All right.
Right. And now the question for Susan is, it's a perfect hide. Right,
Does
she's
she
got a nice
clear?
tempo,
She
but I think
looks
she's
like
going to
she's
clear
just going
instead.
to clear. She's not going to mess around. But gives herself St. Pete.
Yeah, I wonder, you know, you're down 2 scores. I think
You go on
Nick
the
has got to go
board,
on the
yeah.
board.
I think
I wonder if
he's
he's going to
looking
do that.
Clear?
No, he's trying to go on the
Okay.
board. But, you know,
Doesn't get there.
the speed is just a little bit off. I wonder what Susan's going for here. To me, there's a hide for
Right,
Susan.
just take that St. Pete.
I suppose she could be
just
clearing.
trying to clear, yeah.
She's clearing, okay. I don't mind the clear. It's not a bad shot. And now if you're Nick, I mean, I'm not sure what the right thing is. I mean, it's
just
probably
gotta-
a block to me.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. Like if you were to put one right on the tip of the 10.
Just to make it, well, maybe that's what he's doing.
I actually really like that shot. Just
Okay.
cut it down for Susan. Make
Right,
her
she's only
shoot a
got to
tough
shoot
shot.
to her side.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot.
Can she get there? It's good speed. And she
got
does.
there. Yep.
Wow, and now they go up
big
three
hammer.
scores. Big
Yeah.
hammer for Susan.
That was a huge hammer for Susan. That really pretty much solidifies it. 3 scores with 3 frames to play. You know,
Yeah.
the Trash Biscuits have two hammers coming at them though. So who knows? Maybe they can get a double score on one of these things and make it a game.
I mean, they've played beautifully in this tournament so far. We didn't mention that this tournament is called the Royal Palms One Nice Thing Shufflinsanity League Playoff Championships 2020.
And you don't like to see this out of Adam, clearing down 3 scores. You know, he's got to realize that he's in trouble and he needs to get on the board and hope for something to happen. You can't be wasting discs when you only got 12 discs left.
Brandon's going to take it.
Ballsy play by Brandon.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like that's like he could have put himself in the kitchen there and didn't. But
is now what?
I mean, I guess he was going for the miracle shot, which I can appreciate.
He actually made the hide a better hide, it looks like, than it was before.
It's a nice block. It's a really nice block. Love that shot. Yeah, and Adam's in trouble now. I don't
Gotta
know.
go on the other side. I don't know what he's.
I mean, I suppose there's a shot to go on the other side, right?
Yeah,
And just hope that some magic happens.
That's.
Brandon could try to
shot.
knock him out of the other side and
And
wind
roll.
up replacing 7 or something like that. At least you get on.
Yep. Okay.
That's not going to do it. But it clears it up. I wonder if he can see that. I think Brandon's going to block.
Block again.
Yep. If he gets there. And he does.
Now he's got to go. Just that bump is really his only option.
I think he thought about trying to go through. No, I don't think he's going to do it, though. Yeah. I mean, I think he realizes that they're beat right now.
Oh. Wow.
Did he get an 8 out of it?
I think he does. Wow.
All right.
Lucky.
Well, I guess lives to fight another day.
Lucky.
But
still down 3 scores.
Down 3 scores with 2 frames to play. Only 1 hammer. I mean, you have to assume that even a best case scenario, provided that Susan doesn't play it wrong, and Susan plays very, very smart, maybe you wind up getting 2 scores out of this, but you're still going to wind up having a score on
their hammer,
which is going to be pretty hard. And Swift Biscuits are pushing through.
Not going to mess around.
Yeah, I kind of like the shot by Swift. I don't think it's too early to be pushing off right now. And if you're Susan, I'd love to see her really come with some speed here and clear hard. And I think she knows it too.
Yeah. Not hard enough.
But rolls beautifully into a St. Pete and blocks up the board. You can't really ask for much more than that. It's like she's not generating a ton of power. She's kind of a little person, but she's getting good line on it. She's getting a good direction on it.
And she's just gonna knock him out.
I don't know. I think she might block. No, she's gonna knock out. I don't know that really does as much good, but it's fine. You know, at this point, Nick is down to 2 more discs.
He's got to score both of these to stay alive here.
Yeah, I mean, altogether, Trash Biscuits has 6 discs left to score, 23 points. I just don't see how it happens.
Don't count them out.
Yeah, well, this is interesting, right? Now, clearing the yellow would work. A block would work here too, though. You know, the problem with clearing the yellow here is you could wind up putting it in the 10, right?
And risk it, kitchen.
Exact, risk the 20-point miracle shot. So if you clear this, you really want to get off the board. There's the good speed. Ooh, but there it is exactly, right? And now you've given him
a chance at it.
There's murmuring in the crowd too. You can hear it. Everybody knows that there's a shot
Murmuring.
here. Not hard enough, I don't think. Just a whiff.
No. Oh. Okay,
Nick
there's
just hasn't
a
had it.
collective deep breath and sigh of relief.
Well, and now I'd say this game is pretty much over. a 23-point lead without that, or a 23-point deficit without the hammer for the Trash Biscuits, and I think we're going to a 4-frame tiebreaker.
And Brandon knows enough to just keep them off the board.
Yeah, there
not
really isn't
going to mess
much.
around here.
And somehow Adam still isn't able to get on the board.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But, oh.
Well, that's the idea. Just playing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And now we're going to try hide, I suppose.
And he gets it.
And there's something to be said about trying to go for a score with a block, but at this point, what you really need is
a lot of scores. Right. And what you need is for Brandon to make a mistake and stick.
Exactly.
And that is...
he needs to get on the board here.
Yep. Does it? And
it's
that's
not enough.
Pretty nice hide.
I would say Brandon shouldn't go for this. He should push off, and he is. Smart. Very
he's
smart.
Saying he's doing the math, and he's like,
he's
just
got
trying.
the math. Yeah. And I suppose going for a 10 there
And
doesn't really matter. And one
Brandon
more push
pushes
off.
And Swift Biscuits lives to see another day.
Yeah, we're going to go to a 4-frame tiebreaker here. And I say that like, we saw a little bit of strategic letdown here from Trash, you know, and I think that Swift played it very smart. There was definitely some points there where I would have loved them to be more aggressive, with some of those initial pilots.
Yeah.
But overall, I think Swift showed what they were made of here and was able to out-strategy their opponents in addition to out-shooting them.
And this just shows us that we have two very evenly matched teams, both who deserve to be here in the semifinals. And I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Let's go to the 4-frame tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. Let's get it going. No, this side. It's always this side.
We should talk a little bit about the spicy boy.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
That's Jonathan Rodriguez. He came with us, moved with us to Chicago from Brooklyn, runs a show here at Royal Palm Chicago, one of our favorites.
Yeah, and it's an original Royal Palms employee. One of the longest running folks. There's he's been with the Royal Palms from the beginning.
7 years.
7 years of Royal Palms madness.
Of all
under
of this.
Yeah. Able to put up with myself and Ashley for an entire 7 years. There aren't too many who have been able to accomplish that.
No, just your mom. Your mom and Jonathan Rodriguez.
That's pretty much it. A really, really special person and a real asset to the Royal Palms.
Okay, so right now it's still no score.
Yeah.
Doing a pretty aggressive clearing game. Nobody wants to give anybody a chance to stay on the board.
Exactly, and Brittany is putting up. She's going on the board here. She's tempting Andrew to try to go for a kitchen shot here, and he's not taking it. He's going nice and hard. He's not letting anything go here, which stuck one. And here's this is a crucial shot. I mean,
and remember, these two players only get this one frame to make a difference. This is their only contribution.
Yeah, let's see what Brittany can do with this. It looks like good speed. It looks like she almost had it. Wow.
And now it's up to Andrew to land this hammer and give them an advantage. Little short, maybe.
No, I think it's perfect. Wow, just nailed the 8.
Really great.
The crazy thing is he was going for the 8. He saw the number 8, and he put it right on that number 8. A lot of shuffleboard courts in Florida don't have the numbers printed on them because they see it as an unfair advantage to actually be able to shoot at a number.
But isn't it an unfair advantage to both players?
It is, but that's the reason why you don't see numbers on the court in traditional shuffleboard clubs.
One more thing I can tell you about Andrew, he loves Taco Bell.
Well, that's an important thing also.
Something I know about Andrew.
Eric stuck one.
And he stuck one in the spot that Kenny can hide.
Yep, shooting from the 2 spot instead of the 4, though. Not crazy about that, and coming up a little short. Yeah, there was a real opportunity there. And now, if you're Eric, you could clear that yellow one away and keep the black one and have a Tampa. Exactly. Let's see if he's going to do that, or if he's going to try to shoot in between is an option here, too.
I think he's going to do
clear.
exactly that.
No, just never got there.
No.
Yeah, we've seen that at the edge of this court. It's not a perfect court, and often when you wind up trying to go down the extreme side,
it's all like off-roading.
Yeah, you wind up just sort of tilting off the edge there.
Now, Kenny played Division III baseball in college. No stranger to competition.
That's a very nice shot. All the way on the other side. He's going to make Eric come after him here. A lot of things can go wrong here for Eric. You got to assume that he's going to go nice and hard. I like it.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh, and replaces, and now Kenny's got a chance to take that and maybe even put him in the kitchen.
I mean, the thing for Eric is it's a nice high 7, so Kenny's going to have a hard time replacing.
And he does.
And this is a stressful shot for Eric, though, right? If he goes too strong, he's going to wind up giving Kenny a 7. I mean, he'd still get the 8 most likely, but it's a pretty stressful shot. And he got it, I think. Did he get it? He got
tell.
it.
Oh, wow.
All right. Everybody's shooting their hammer right now. This is like back to the beginning again. Remember for game 1, everybody shot their hammer.
And now it's an 8-all game.
Yeah, 2 frames to see who gets to go to the championship.
Wow.
This
Pretty
is exciting. Yeah, totally.
So we'll get those next 4 that played the second match up, and they'll each get 1 frame to make a difference.
Yep. It'll be Susan shooting the blacks. Susan will shoot first.
With Nick?
Yeah, against Nick, exactly. Looks like there's a little bit of some last words of advice there from Andrew. Let's see what Susan does here.
So Swift Biscuits will have the last hammer of the game.
Yep. And
So this is very important that Nick makes a difference here.
yeah, Nick really needs his hammer here. This is going to be the yellow's last hammer of the game, and he's clearing.
I'm going to write a book called Yellow's Last Hammer.
Okay.
I think that's a good name for a shuffleboard book.
Sure. I like that she's getting these discs out far enough, too. She's not giving Nick an opportunity to hide behind them. She's making him clear. Stuck
And
one.
stick.
Here we
Here's
go.
a chance.
This is it.
See.
The championship could ride on this very shot. Did she get there? Did she get enough of it? She did.
She does.
She did.
Wow.
A big hide by Susan. And Nick could see it. He can see about half that disc.
He's
It's
certainly
a
going
hard
to try.
shot. Don't forget the way that the court goes. The court goes
Thinking
towards the
about
black
it,
side.
wondering if he should just clear the block or whether he's going to try to go for it and potentially miss. Good speed.
He got there. Wow. Big shot. A huge shot by Nick.
And rolled and got an 8 out of it deal.
Yep.
Out of the deal. Now Susan's got to clear or replace.
Did she get enough of it?
Oh.
She wound up on the line. Yep, wound up on the
On
line,
the
but she's
line.
gonna. This is makes it a much more difficult shot though for Nick,
It's
right?
true.
If you
It
nudge
doesn't
that,
have very.
you can't shoot to her side of the court anymore. You got to shoot to your side of the court, and
Yeah, and
the St. Pete
any-
is blocking it.
And any little tip is going to give her points.
Let's see if you can get it right.
Okay, good speed.
See,
Oh,
and
doesn't get there.
Isn't that interesting, right? Like by winding up on that line right there, she forced him into
Yeah.
shooting and nudging his own disc like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that was really something. It was I think it might have been an even better shot by
Susan.
By Susan to leave it there.
Yeah.
Leave it on the line like that.
Yeah, if had it scored, he would have just gone for it and
Yeah.
replaced it. But I mean, it wasn't what she was going for, but it turned out to be a
It
great
worked
shot.
out really well, and now it's going to be Brandon with an opportunity to win the match by scoring his hammer.
Wow.
And you have to think that Brandon's going to just clear here.
Yeah, but
With a whiff. And now
okay,
it's Adam.
can Adam take this hide?
Wow.
Really give him an advantage.
Oh, this is a big shot for Adam. Did he have enough on it?
Can't
I think
tell.
it's in, but it's not well hidden. But again, it's about half the disc is hidden. So the question is, can he make the shot that Nick made? And he can.
Wow.
But it's going to be an easier hit, knockout now
yeah.
for Adam. Did he get enough?
Wow. And
Ooh,
answers.
Is it in?
I don't know.
It's not in. Boy, this frame looks so much like the last frame, doesn't it? Here's Brandon.
Oh, clears the block.
Oh, this is interesting. And now
a chance for a double.
If Adam can double this would be huge.
Good speed. Good speed.
Maybe. Got one. Oh, but what's interesting about it's a super high 7.
Yeah.
Right?
Impossible to replace
not impossible, but very, very hard. He's almost got to go for the kitchen. But with the key
and he's also got the same setup that Susan does, where he can't really go to the other side.
Yeah.
Out messing it up.
Yeah, he's got to knock out that 7 and just go for overtime, I think, and that's what he's doing. Yep. They're going for 2 more. Wow.
2 more.
Let's get him back on the court. This is exciting. 2 more frames. 2 more frames, everybody. Let's get those first 4 players back on the board.
2 more frames? So just these next 2.
Exactly. If it's still tied after that,
then the next 2
we'll
again.
bring these 4 back on the court. Exactly. Wow, that was exciting.
This is a really exciting semifinal match.
It sure is.
I mean, again, it's what it says is that the system works.
Look at Teddy Waffles out there. He's excited. The whole crowd's excited.
The whole crowd is just bated breath.
Yeah.
But it just shows you that these teams both deserve to be here. They've fought their way through.
Yep. And yellow go first here again. Brittany's going to try to hold off Andrew, right? And try to make it so he can't score his hammer.
Pretty sure Brittany.
Well, there's a stick there, and Brittany's got a shot now to hide.
Can
she get the distance?
It.
Oh boy!
Oh, wow.
Oh boy! She put herself in the kitchen.
No.
Wow! And that's the danger of trying to hide behind that really, really deep St. Pete.
Now he's going to just try to block that up, make it difficult.
He scored a 10 out of it.
10.
And Brittany's in trouble.
She's got a shot to put him in the kitchen with this 10, though.
I mean, I think she's just going to knock out her kitchen is what she's got to do and worry about that 10 later.
Wow.
I don't think that's what she's doing, though. I think she's going for the 10 in front. Nope, she got it.
She got
Very
it.
nice
Great.
shot. Very nice shot. That's a big shot.
Yeah.
And now she's going to force Andrew to try to protect that 10. And it's not an easy thing to protect a 10. And he goes too deep with it. Oh, but he got very lucky. And he wound up with a
really good block
there,
too.
That's a great block.
Very lucky.
Wow. And what do you do if you're Brittany here? Do you just score to the other side? Like,
I mean, right. You could risk wasting a disc if you hit that top one wrong or replacing it.
Yeah, there isn't a really...
bump. There's not a great way to get to it. She's just got to take an 8 and hope that he messes things up when he comes forth his last disc.
She's going for it. No.
Oh, it doesn't get there.
And now we've got this. It's Andrew. He's shooting very fast. Yeah, he was afraid of that.
Yep.
He didn't want it.
He said, let me just take the 10.
Exactly.
Let me just take that 10 and call it.
He could wind up regretting that, though. You know what I mean? It's not impossible
for them to come back.
Yeah, Eric's going to have his hammer, and he's going to have a chance at scoring a 10.
Had he scored something else there, it would have been just as good as Brittany keeping her 10 in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you'd love to go up a full 2 scores. Instead, it's a score and a half. And listen, Eric's going to have a chance to score a 10 on his hammer and try to tie this up again, you know. And I really wish Andrew would have gone for the 8 there to really put this away. Not crazy about that by Kenny.
Yeah, he's got to block up here.
Kenny should be blocking up the board right now and not giving Eric a chance to get on and make trouble.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing.
Exactly. And now Kenny's going to have to clear that and hope he doesn't stick, because if he sticks, Eric's going to
try to put him.
And he's whiffing. Wow. Oh boy.
Okay.
It's getting interesting, you know. And I think these players are a little bit outthinking themselves.
Yeah. And Eric's pretty calm and collected
If Eric can just put up a block here. But he's going for a score on the other side. I don't mind that play. He's going. Yeah, he needs to get one of these out. He got one.
And sticks.
But he sticks. And now, if Eric's able to kitchen this.
And stick, then
I mean,
it's just...
Even just the kitchen would be fine. A little hard for the kitchen. But sticks it nice. Oh, boy.
Okay.
See, this is trouble for Kenny. Kenny came into this thing 10 points up, and suddenly he finds himself.
Oh, okay.
Wow. And now here we are, Eric with a chance to shoot his hammer to win the game. All he needs is an 8 or a 7 here. He doesn't need the 10 anymore. Did he get enough? He got it. It's a 7 to win the game. A huge hammer to win the game.
And Swift Biscuits moves on. Wow. What a final shot.
A huge performance by Eric, nailing that hammer to win the game. That was huge.
Big hugs all around. Tough for the Trash Biscuits. Great to see the Swift Biscuits move on, but well played from both sides.
It was well played from both sides. I mean, I think that the initial push off by Kenny might have been a strategic mistake. I mean, you don't.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't you believe that you're going to be okay there? But in the end, when you have
so little margin of error,
there isn't a large margin of error, and you're only up 10 points. You got to block up the board. You got to make it more difficult.
Yep.
Instead of pushing off.
When it's someone else's hammer, don't do them the favor of clearing the board for them.
Exactly. Or not putting anything on the board.
Yeah.
Well, gosh, that was an incredible match. Came down to double overtime, crazy tiebreaker overtime,
I know,
crazy
it's
stuff.
a heartbreaker, and it's an exciting time for each team. Why don't you go down there, see how the Trash Biscuits are feeling, congratulate the Swift Biscuits, and we're headed on to the next semifinals.
Yeah, we're going to get to see who the Swift Biscuits are going to be going up against. Is it going to be nothing but pep, or is it going to be astronaut juice?
Anybody's
I guess we'll
game.
see. Yeah, fantastic. Going down to the post-game interviews.
Okay, Andrew, the Trash Biscuits come up a little bit short today. What went wrong?
Well, I can't say that we had a couple bad shots, but I think overall we played very well. The Taylor Swift Biscuits were incredible. They played very well, too. It was just a very close game up until the end. So.
You guys were the Cinderella story of this semifinals, going way further than anybody thought possible. How did you get this far in a tournament where you guys were not supposed to get to the semifinals? What do you attribute all your success to?
Well, I play with a bunch of beauties. Guys are beauties. They made their shots, on Tuesday night, we played very well. I thought tonight we played well. We missed a couple shots, but that's okay. Yeah. We weren't expecting, to be this far, but we were, so we're happy to be here.
Incredible. And the Best Dressed Award right here on your pin. I'm hoping maybe you can turn around and show the camera the great logo. Well, do that one, but then show them the Trash Biscuits logo, which is some pretty beautiful original artwork there. It's really it's such a pleasure having you guys in the league, being beautiful and being so wonderful. Here as a team, as personalities, as sex symbols. As idols, as everything we want the Trash Biscuits to be.
Thank you. And if I just want to give one quick shout out before the interview ends to someone who's not going to be at the Palms anymore. We're going to miss her every Monday night. We lost her to the Pacific Northwest, Avon. The Trash Biscuits are going to miss her dearly, and I'm sure the Royal Palms is too.
Yeah, we should give just a big hello to our heartbreaker, Avon, out there in the Pacific Northwest. We love you so much, and we're so happy that the Trash Biscuits are smart enough to bring up the heartbreaker, so that we can just send our love out there. Thanks again for being a part of this tournament, bud.
Thank you,
Eric. The Swift Biscuits come out on top in a squeaker. How'd you guys do it?
Oh man, we all made mistakes, but we played as a team, and I was just glad that I could come back from some earlier mistakes. But we really were handed a game there. But the Trash Biscuits, they did a fabulous job. They're a hell of a team.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, when the game comes down to one biscuit left, and you've got to shoot your hammer, and there's 7 on the board, you're down 10, and you know that this is the disc that's either going to put you in the finals or make you the GOAT, not the greatest of all time, but the real friggin' GOAT. What's going through your head at that moment, and how do you keep cool under that kind of pressure and shoot that 7?
Man, well, you know what? This is where the silence here actually comes into play, because you just have to silence your mind, focus on it, and make it happen.
Yeah, it's a really impressive performance. I don't think anybody is totally surprised that the Swift Biscuits have made it this far. You guys haven't managed to secure a championship before. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts on who you'd like to play next, knowing that it's going to be either Nothing But Pep or Astronaut Juice?
You know, it's going to be a lot of fun to play either. We're good friends with everyone in Astronaut Juice and with Pep. But it would be awesome to have some retribution, some revenge on Pep for our number 2 spot a couple seasons ago.
Excellent. All right. Well, we can't wait to see what happens. We are so excited to have the Swift Biscuits at the championship. Congratulations.
Thanks, John.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Well, those biscuits got trashed. We'll see Swift Biscuits in the next round, and we are wishing them great luck.
Yeah. A great semifinals. Swift Biscuits, way to go. Forget about it. We're going back to Brooklyn next week, aren't we? Hey, we're going back to Brooklyn.
Be sure to like and subscribe and hit all the buttons. I don't know where they are, but they're down there somewhere.
They're down there somewhere. Big thanks to Teddy Waffles, to Chef.io,
to Bacardi.
Yep, Bacardi.
And thanks to you for tuning in.
See you next week, everybody.
Keep shuffling.